Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. This is Group 16. My name is Hoàn Toàn.
And my name is Nhã Uyên. We're gonna discuss about VINAMILK company. This is such a famous name, right?
Okay, let's begin. Vietnam Dairy Product Joint Stock Company Vinamilk was established in 1976 as a state-owned southern coffee dairy company with the dairy products manufactured based in Vietnam. The company is involved in the production, marketing, and distribution of the dairy products such as various forms of milk and derived products. As one of the largest dairy companies in Vietnam, after nearly 40 years of the development with investment in modern factory and international standard material, Vinamilk is reputation brand and just by domestic and foreign consumer.
Move to the VINAMILK missions. So the vision is to become a world-great brand in food and beverage industry, where people put all their trust in nutrition and health products. And with the mission is to deliver the valuable nutrition to the community with our respect, love, and responsibility. And the core values is to become a world grand brand in food and beverage industry too, where people put all their trust in nutrient and health products with integrity, respect, fairness, ethics, and compliance.
About the objective and strategic direction, the Vinamilk objective in 2020 is consolidate revenue not less than 62,000 billion VND and profits before stock margin not less than 20%. Move to the development strategy. Vinamilk have identified a development strategy with three main pillars for execution, including first, leading to the highly applicable innovation; second, consolidating the leading position in the Vietnam dairy industry; and finally, becoming the most valuable dairy company in Southeast Asia.
And the organizational chart is this one. You can see that it has two main departments, its board of directors and chief executive officers. So this is the company's chart.
Next, decision-making process. About the Vietnamese scale. First, begin with the market analysis. Previous economic growth, law and adjusted market environment are suitable conditions for the development of dairy market in Vietnam. Milk product consumption will continue to increase in the coming year due to the increase of people income, development of modern healthcare, and the government public health support policy. The demand for high-end dairy products is also expected to increase sharply due to the young population and the growing number of middle-class people in urban areas.
So the step one is identify and define the problem. The demand for dairy products in Vietnam is increasing, leading to the market participation of many domestic and foreign dairy companies. Therefore, the competitive environment is extremely fierce. The problem for Vinamilk management is how to help the company continually expanding the market share, increasing its competitiveness with other dairy companies, and most importantly, maintaining its leading position in the Vietnam dairy industry.
Step 2 is generate and evaluate alternative course of action. To achieve the uphold goal, Vinamilk needs to maximize mostly its advantage to compete with the other dairy companies in the market. The question for the Vinamilk management is how the company will use its resources and how to make invest effectively. There are five alternative course of action possibly proposed by the company management. You can see them in this slide.
Step 3 is choosing a referred course of action. After a detailed review of course of actions, VINAMILK executives decided to divide the company resources to invest in the following 4 areas: product, input materials, marketing, and network distribution. This decision would help the company allocating its financial and human resources effectively, developing comprehensively in many aspects, and limiting the company's weakness.
Step 4. Implement the decision. Immediately after the company management issued the decision, Vinamilk implement a series of specific actions including product and production process, input material, marketing and distribution system.
And finally, step 5 is evaluate result with a specific strategy of action. VINAMILK has achieved success in 2019. You can observe from the slide.
From the results the company has achieved in 2019, it can be seen that course of action with the company management have issued as successful and effective. Therefore, the Vinamilk will continue to implementing its course of action to accomplish more success in the future.
Next is leadership style, motivational environment. So the first one is setting up safe working conditions and healthcare. As a commitment to create safe and convenient working conditions, Vinamilk ensures that well-equipped facilities for employees are equals available in Vinamilk in all working sites. Labor protective devices are tools are fully equipped and satisfy requirements of labor safety standards. Coaching and training activities are held every year. Medical units are set up in working facilities to provide preventative and first aid measures and deal with incidents of labor safety from employees. Next is developing a diversified labor lineup where personal differences are respected and discrimination is not allowed. Setting up labor relationships based on free will and legal compliance. Recognizing and rewarding employees' performance by policies on remuneration for employees are considered and adjusted periodically every year and set on the following goals: fulfill sensible needs in life of employees, making remuneration commensurate with the contribution of employees to company success, help employees settle down to work and uphold their capabilities to the best, and providing training and opportunity for career promotion, promoting of harmonious working culture.
About insurance, Vinamilk Health. First, comprehensive health insurance for employee. Employees are covered for full inpatient and outpatient treatment, maternity, and dental care. Besides, managers receive additional support for health care of their family member. Second, accident-related or injury is also rated by Vinamilk. In respecting for diversity and equality, implement the principle of gender equality in recruitment, training, payment of remuneration, commendation, and promotion, social insurance, rest time, and other benefits scheme.
Next is the effectiveness of organizational communication. So based on the organization chart, VINAMILK has a coherent and detailed organization system so that the message can be fully understood between different hierarchies in the companies. About the management system, the board conducts its meeting on a quarterly basis during a year. The Irregular meetings are convened when the circumstances require, and the meetings can be conducted by means of telephone conference or other methods of simultaneous communication by electronics and telegraphic means. The members of inspection committee are also informed and invited to attend the meetings of the board.
Also, Vinamilk maintains an effective communication channel with investors through the first to its annual shareholder meeting held on yearly basis and to Vinamilk investor relation function. Second, maintain another investor communication channel with the investor through email, telephone, question and answer on its website.
So next is about consumers with a goal that the message of the company can be fully understood by effective communication. Vinamilk continues to promote products on the mass media. Vinamilk films and promotion image are often featured cheerful sound, vivid image, light color, unique message, easy to remember, accessible to all customer senses, especially children.
Well, internal communication activity have conferred to employee a variety of timely information such as company culture, outstanding activity, communication program for brand and channel, uh, e-commerce, employment, internal communication activity with many different communication from via company email, fanpage, and group on Facebook.
So about the control types of controls. In our team paper, we will describe about 3 types of controls and how to Vinamilk management apply them into the production department. The first one is feed-forward controls or preliminary controls, allow Vinamilk to solve the problems before they occur. Preliminary controls clearly define the company's objectives and ensure the proper direction. Right resources are available to accomplish the Vinamilk objective. The Vinamilk managers use them to take a forward-thinking and proactive approach to control.
Second is concurrent control or steering control. Have Vinamilk to immediately solve the problem applied during the production process. When applying the steering control in the production control system, Vinamilk management manager can focus on what's happened during the work process and make sure things are being done according to plan.
And finally is feedback controls or post-action controls help Vinamilk to focus on the quality of end result rather than input activities. They also help the company solving problems that occur after production process and prevent one in the futures.
About the operational control. In control approach, the POD periodically and regularly serves the CEO and the executive the director to report at the POD regular and addition missing email and telephone call on the implementation of the strategy, objective content and business plan approved by HGM and execution of the POD resolution. In the POD assessment on the CEO and the executive director performance, in accordance with the governance regulation, and the POD conduct the assessment of the COD, CEO and executive director based on following criteria. First, accomplishment of business targets. Second, common responsibility of senior management and competence And finally, competence and skill of senior management.
So the result is, according to the BOD's assessment, the CEO and the BOM have made great efforts and successfully completed the task assigned in 2019, including complying with the current laws and the company's charter and regulation, improving and strengthening the organization, control and management system. Next, we move to financial controls. So this is the balance sheet, and the balance sheet show assets and liabilities at a point in time. It is displayed in an assets equal to liabilities format. And this is an income statement. The income statement shows profits or losses at a point in time. It is displayed in a sales minus expenses equal to net income format. Managers of VINAMILK should be able to use information from the balance sheets and income statement to understand a firm's financial performance. Financial control of this nature involves the measures of liquidities, leverage, asset management, and profitability. Some of the common financial ratios are listed beside. The ratios lend themselves nicely to visual displays and that provide neat historical comparison within the VINAMILK firm and for industry benchmarking. They can also be used to set financial targets or goals to be shared with employees and track to indicate the performance success or failure. VINAMILK distributes a fully yearly financial report to all employees. They can know factually how well the firm is doing. This helps them to focus on what they can do better to improve on the VINAMILK bottom line.
Next, new managerial practice. First, about technology utilization. Entering the fourth year of the strategic 2017 to 2021 scripts, also transition into the new decade. VINAMILK POD and all staff members tries to continue the winning state following the 2020 motto of technology key to innovation.
Next is ethics. To respect the established ethical standard and act accordingly. So the honesty VINAMILK committed, we will provide the product and service quality vary with the highest standards, competitive price and honest in all transactions. And attached to the interest of business with the benefits of customer and society. VINAMILK always recognizes customer as a business partner of the basis of mutual benefit. And VINAMILK respect for people toward all subjects of consumers, employees, partners, and suppliers. VINAMILK has built its own set of rules of conduct. And about the diversity, develop a diverse workforce respecting differences and anti-discrimination. With its current scale, VINAMILK is the workplace of approximately 6,000 employees from various fields and industries who work in different conditions: offices, manufacturing factories, farms, and their desire is to create cultural and civilize the work environment for employees. This end, the company has always been consistent with and encouraged the employees to follow the principles of respectful and equal treatment to each other, regardless of their genders, region, and religion.
So this is the end of our presentation.
Thank you so much for your attention.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.